Weber, the original webhead.
Hey webheads, it's the true webhead, Bo Weber, the original webhead. So Satan has been making statues and writing books and marketing them to all the little kiddies.
There is a new tenant gaining a lot of attention north of Houston. The Greater Church of Lucifer is celebrating its grand opening later this month on Main Street and Keith Street in Old Town Spring.
The Satanic Temple of Detroit revealed the 1-ton bronze statue.
The 10-page Satanic Children's Big Book of Activities features characters named Annabelle and Damien.
Satan is in the form of what is known as the Baphomet, has been touching children and writing a novel meant for impressionable youth, teaching them his teachings. Teachings such as word search, connecting the dots to the devil, decoding his subliminal messages written in hypocryptic code, using torrents or maybe Kazaa. We all know that RESPECT doesn't just spell respect. It also spells specter. It spells scepter, creeps, and secret. And finally, it encourages young kids to search through a maze to find the Necronomicon, which is a real book that comes after this one, for higher reading level full of the real big secrets. So I think this is a table of contents, and over here is probably a glossary or something. There might be a thesaurus or two thrown in here. This is all real big epistolic stuff, and this might be a gospel right here. Seen here, the Illuminati Triforce, which, as seen in satanic worshipings and video games and the $5 bill, is right here. The $5 bill represents the 5-sided pentagram. The pentagram can also be the Pentagon, which is the Illuminati's big base of operation. Satan has been trying to convert the kiddos with coloring books and statues.
This goat-headed being has wings and a beard, and he's surrounded by a pair of adoring children. The statue will also have a functional purpose as a chair where people of all ages may sit on the lap of Satan for inspiration and contemplation.
Now kids can sit on Satan's lap and they can talk about their Christmas wishes with one of Santa's rejects. As you may know, these Santa's rejects are not good people. They're reject Santas and reject elves who no longer have any place at the North Pole, and that's not right. Children should not be able to talk about their Christmas wishes with somebody who is outsourcing jobs. Listen, if you're on the naughty list, you need to be punished. So, recently, Harvard Detroit decided to have a big-ass black mass.
Protesters have gathered here to demand Harvard not to have the satanic mass.
Protesters took the heavy rainfall as some sort of sign and even brought their own statue of an angel crushing the devil.
Many attended with conflicting opinions. Multiple opinions running the gamut like these people.
Part of me wishes that angel statue would come to life, and King Baphomet would rise, and 2 eternal juggernauts would do battle right here in the middle of the city. But for what is this battle raging, you ask? I don't know. What stands at the center? To that I say, my soul is at the center, offered up to the ageless ones, only to be torn in twain.
We are anti-Satan and anti-pro-God. So, pro-God. My God is Bast, the Egyptian god of war, and I just yesterday invited Jesus into my heart, which is a female Jesus, more scantily clad than a regular Jesus.
These people are looking for a duel of the heavens for the soul of the America. But angels and demons aren't really trying to fight, guys. They're just doing what bros do. Sometimes they fight, but really they're friends. Just like how Pope and Anti-Pope get along just fine, they believe different stuff. But the key message here is tolerance. Pope's ants are tolerant than Anti-Pope's ants. But, after they fight and they don't get along, they still share a sundae at the end of a Sunday. Johnny Depp and other celebrities like Katy Perry and Papa Rick and Kanye West recently started going to black masses where Depp was caught sacrificing dogs down under in the Australian underworld.
Johnny Depp could be facing up to 10 years in prison for illegally smuggling his dogs into Australia.
Depp, aka Dakota Fanning, exposed himself on Australian TV.
My name is Dakota. I am Dakota Fanning. I found the evil in myself a long time ago, and I've accepted it. I killed my dogs and ate them.
Oi! What kind kind of sick bastard takes his dingoes out back in the outback and puts them on a bobby? With a bloody billy bushy! This shows that multiple celebrities are indeed in what is known as the Satanic Church. This church uses the new Satanic Bible as opposed to the more traditional Rick James Bible.
It's important to note that the Satan statue will not stay here in Detroit. The Satanic Temple wants to take the statue to Arkansas.
The Satan statue is moving to Arkansas, which of course means Ark of the Kansas. Kansas means skin in some stupid language, and they mean canvas. The skin is canvas.
Designers announced their plans to build a satanic monument on the front lawn of the State House in Oklahoma just 1 year ago.
Oklahoma literally translates from Hebrew to mean home of the oaks. It's full of trees, I think. The Ark of the Kansas is being built in the Oak of Oklahoma. And so now we have the home of the oaks harvesting and harboring the Ark of the Canvas. But you shouldn't bash Satanism, because that's bashing religion and inciting hatred towards Satanism. And there really needs to be a separation of church and hate. Look, people pray to God for good things to happen to them, and people pray to Satan for bad things not to happen to them. But people always still ask, why does God let bad things happen? Well, duh, because God isn't the one in charge of the bad things department. He only makes good things. Why would he want you to feel like shit? As if God would be the one to make bad things happen? Come on now, he's God. Jesus Christ. Guys, of course Satan is the one that causes bad things to happen. There's nothing wrong with praying to him to not do bad things. Maybe if you ask him real nice not to fuck up your day, maybe you'll save a life of someone close to you or someone you love. Hey guys, make sure to pray on my wall and subscribe to my belief system. Like my ideas, and share them in books you publish socially in the media. And remember, subscribe for more Bo Weber. It's free. Look closely at the can. You see two Red Bulls. They look a bit demonic, yes, because they are demonic. But they're not charging at each other like most people assume. They're bowing to each other, in submission, not to each other, but the Son of God, Lord Savior Jesus Christ, who was put on the cross. Today we're going to be talking about virtual rape in the virtual world. It's bad enough that you got to worry about getting raped in the real world. Now you got to worry about it in the virtual world too.
Online, they can take your character, lock them in place, have made their character pantsless, and then can simulate sexual assault with your character, and you are helpless to stop it.
Well, thank you very much, Shitty News, for shedding light on a dark issue. It's called Grand Theft Auto, not Grand Theft Rape.